Ever heard about HPL and know what it stands for? Please say it out loud with me. High Performance Leadership. How many of you have never heard about it or heard about it the first time? Guess what? You are not alone. A year ago, I didn't know much about it myself. And tonight, I'm going to tell you all the ups and the downs of my HPL. Actually, I'm going to talk about the WWH of my high performance leadership. The first W is what? What is high performance leadership? It is an action learning program designed to develop your leadership skills. And there are many things you need to do. First, you need to recruit a guardians committee, which will provide you feedback for improvement. Second, you need to find a worthwhile project. It can be Toastmaster related, or it can be a project you found from work. Number 3, you need to present your result to a club. I chose Speak with Style Club because this club is special to me. I was there when your club was chartered, and I witnessed your club struggle with membership. And I also know there's 2 members who visited the club, McGill Club, on Tuesday, didn't do anything, and visited your club on Wednesday, they became your member. And I ever thought to myself, if I have ever to join a second club, this is the club. And tonight, the 4 people came because of me. I'm so proud. The first what? The second W is why. Why? At Toastmaster, we all know the ultimate title is DTM. It stands for Distinguished Toastmaster. It is like a PhD in the academic field. This is a Toastmaster University. Since day 1, I become a member. That's my dream title. How many DTM in this room? I want to be like you. Very soon. So that's why HPL, no-brainer. I have to get it done in order to reach my goal. Number 3, how? It's not Harry. I did, for the past year, until this June, a Division G newsletter, GEMS. It started last September. I had a chat with Heather. I said, I need to fund a project, and I need your idea. And she knew I started a McGill Club newsletter. And that newsletter won 3 times district. Best newsletter is still going strong. And she suggested, why don't I do a newsletter for the division? Because she just started her term as division governor. And she said, also, you will make me look good. She didn't see that. And I suggested, of course, I did a newsletter for you. I'm going to make you look good. So I started. But I started a little bit late. I started from October, 1 month per issue, 2 pages, all the way till June 2013, from October 2012. What did the newsletter cover? How many of you have heard about it? I'm just curious. So I didn't do enough PR. Everything can be found on McGill website, on the newsletter. One category is called Masters in Action. That's a newsletter from McGill Club. The other is called GEMS, the Division G newsletter. I promoted various Toastmaster events. Club contest, area contest, all the way to district contest. I promoted the movie called Speak. And each issue, I also have a theme. So I covered the subject like membership, mentorship, or evaluation. And I even use a different what we use at Toastmaster meeting. for example, moment of humor, almost a moment of reflection, or some Toastmaster lines. For example, I remember I wrote once, and sometimes people use it at the meeting. So good presentation should be like mini skirt. Long enough to keep the essentials, but short enough to keep it interesting. So if you ever short talk, somebody asks you to do a last minute moment of reflection or moment of humor, you have found help from my newsletter. Of course, there's some challenges. I would say the challenge is to find the contributors. So that's where I access my leadership skills. I have to convince people to write. And your club has a history of producing champions. In the past, there was Sebastian. I know he vanished for some time, but you had Natalie. She won last year at the division contest. He went all the way to the district for the humorous category. You also have another speaker, Helen, and she won at the division. At the evaluation, she went all the way to the district. But you know what happened to her? She went overtime. So the idea came to me. I asked both of them to write for the newsletter, one with an article titled, How to Win a Contest. The other, How to Lose It. Even though you don't want to admit, right? But if you get disqualified, you lose it. But there's many rewards. I would say 3. I got a lot of recognition, appreciation, and from myself, satisfaction. And the big promotion from Toastmasters International, because at the end of this speech, officially will be 1 project away for me to reach DTM.